brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up.
Thanks, Coach. Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Michael Batchley set to kick off.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready to break.
55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
5.
On 1st and 10, Clifford. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He's going through a rough patch throwing the football. 4 interceptions in that loss last week. Opening drive starts the game with a pick here.
Well, we did spend time with the head coach and the offensive coordinator and asked him, what did you see on tape? What did you see on film? And they talked about mechanics, making sure that he gets his feet underneath him, doesn't overstride, does a better job taking care of the football. And I think they're shocked as anyone to see the first one of the game here in this one.
Okay, needs to start heeding their advice.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
4 down, check, 4 down.
On the ball. Go.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Going to throw right side here, complete. 17 yards and a giant first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Giants' first down.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Ready.
2nd and 4. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Ready, set.
Mike, right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
Look, squeeze.
On 3rd down, Chandler. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Badgley able to knock this one through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And an alley to run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Okay, 6 the mic. Right. 56 is the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Show an 8. Show it up.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Here comes the ball.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Oh, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Here we go.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
58's the mic. 58. 58's the mic. Check, 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 check.
SOS. Protein spill.
SOS. SOS. SOS.
And 58 is the mic.
Here we go.
On 4th down, Clifford looking for Campbell downfield. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
On the set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Check 50.
Shift. Watch the shift.
They'll run on 1st down. Garland, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
We got tight left, tight left.
We got 4. We got 4.
on the fire.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Let's get this.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes.
Ready.
And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
10 Lobo.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Get it.
On second down now, Burks. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Come, go.
On 3rd down, Burks. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time.
Hey, Sam on.
Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Set, ready, 30 base.
52. I'm on.
Hey, high 7.
My 52. I want that.
Shoot.
To throw on second down, Lawrence. And he fires one that's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. The 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Intercepted. Sets up a first down and goal at the 10-yard line.
On the ready.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try the left side. Burks. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
The score, Eagles 7, Giants 3.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. He's working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's just me and you. It's just
Hey, Charlie.
It's just me and you. 57's the mic. 57.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards, good for a giant first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st down, Garland. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
3. Eyes on 81. Eyes on 81. Hey,
Big Ripper.
To throw on 2nd down, Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
60 outlaw.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Get it.
From the gun, Lawrence. He's got his man. That's Wallace. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I will hear about that from him soon.
Now a 1st down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Got 4 down.
Hard. Yo, Jackrabbit, come on, go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Let's go.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Yo, go. You're out. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence going for the deep ball. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. It's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Giants 10, Eagles 7. Michael Badgley sets.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Ready up.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check safety, check safety.
Bravo.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Now.
Throwing on first down. Clifford. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. He's able to find Wallace. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, orbit. Hit it.
From the gun, Lawrence. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Tight end to the left, tight end left.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Mike 35, Mike 35.
Buzz.
Throwing again, Lawrence. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
At their own 44-yard line.
Ready.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. On 2nd down, Burks.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
55, Mike 55.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Pilot 64, weak. Go.
On 3rd down, Burks. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up 4th down. The offense offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down.
58's the mic.
Ready?
On fourth down, Clifford. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Come on, set. 50, plant.
So,
Hey, Echo.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
No. Check that. We're going Mike 50.
Fan. Shoot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just. Of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Let's go
so
now.
The big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
To throw on second down, Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Let's go.
This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's first and 10.
Joker.
They'll run on first down. Garland looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
They'll keep it on the ground. Garland. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Indy.
Let's get it.
Hey, exit.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Big river.
Off play action. Lawrence steps away. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Badgley's kick is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Single.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Check 4.
Any weapon. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Clifford. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready.
From the gun, Clifford. Escaping the pressure right. And Ingram hauls it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Go.
Motion.
Hey, zoom.
Mike 55. Mike.
Zoom.
On first down, Clifford.
Here we go.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Let's get this. 55's Mike.
2nd and 14. Catch made here by Campbell. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Squeeze.
Again, it's Fournette. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, Sam on.
Let's go, D, let's go.
Hit it.
On the draw, this is Fournette. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, Clifford. And that is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Giants are going to get the football back.
Turnover on downs.
On the set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bash.
Super toe.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right. We got 4.
Hey, Alpha. Golf, golf.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Giants 20, Eagles 7.
Ready, ready.
Mike 35.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Hey, hey, hey. High 7.
35's the mic.
Watch the backer, watch the backer. Mike 35, Mike 35.
Let's go, D. Let's go. 35's the mic.
Get it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence on the move. And the ball is knocked out.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Go.
Operating from the gun. Lawrence. A strong running. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
On the ready.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
No chance.
Let's go.
From the gun, Clifford. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Pittsburgh.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Ready, ready.
To throw on 2nd down. Clifford, and an alley to run. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Leighton Vander Esch on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll keep it on the ground. Burks. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. On first down, Burks. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll keep it on the ground. Slade, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on third and goal.
Yes. 55.
Looking to throw. Clifford. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So now fourth and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
58's the mic.
I'm coming.
Check.
Big River.
On fourth down, Clifford. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal. On fourth down, Clifford. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Let's go.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got
57.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the
90,
football and either
Bravo.
advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
You're out.
Check 25. Check 25.
Shoot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going long here for Wallace. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
Still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
33-yard line.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
All right, T.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
First and 10 at the 20.
This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's first and 10 here.
Get him.
Check 9.
Trickstone travel. Fire.
He's back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Set. 70. Indy.
Watch the run. They're running it.
X3. 218. Chopper. Big River.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Here we
6
go.
yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Watch that.
Check 99. Check 99. He's checking. Crash. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Any weapon.
Check.
Tight dog. No. Off.
We're ready.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Loss on the play brings up fourth down.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on fourth down.
Hey.
Ringo.
Buzz.
58's the mic.
Let go.
On fourth down, Clifford. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Ready up.
52, Mike, 52. get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
Let's go.
And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare.